I don't know what you're talking about. I can't comply with any of this. How can I give you a raise? It's been 12 days. To demand a raise it's absurd. And why do you look so surprised? I got to start a show. No raise. I love you, but no raise. Sit down. Thank you very much. Save some of that energy for when you get some stuff. They'll be doing that again later on. You want to be careful. It's that time of the year, you know. It's the season of giving and sharing of germs. And you got to take care of yourself. You sound healthy. Your lungs sound very clear. The wooing, it all sounds good. Anybody sick in here right now? No? Everybody feels good? That's good. You got to take precautions, though, because seriously, it's scary. You got to build up your immune system. I'm drinking the Airborne. Have you heard of that? Where you mix it in water. You can't find it anymore. It's like the flu shot. Everybody's selling out of it. But Airborne is it's vitamin C, and you put it in water, and I mix it with vodka, so it's like a screwdriver. It's healthy. And I call it the power drill. It's a delicious pick-me-up. But really, and I find that it's the holiday season that is why we're all sick. Because there's a lot of physical contact. You walk up and you, oh, Merry Christmas or Happy Holidays. It's a lot of hugging. Versus Halloween, nobody goes, Happy Halloween. It's not happen. And then not only the hugging, but there's a lot of kissing going on that doesn't normally happen because of the mistletoe. Someone hangs the mistletoe and you're forced to kiss somebody. What could be more romantic than kissing a stranger underneath fungus, really? And here's how a greeting normally goes. You walk up and you hug someone and say, how are you? And then that's when they say, I have strep throat. And, oh, I'm sorry. And I'm sorry that I have it too now. Why don't they? Some people will stop you when you go in to say, hey, and they go, oh, don't touch me. Don't get near me, I'm sick. And, but then sometimes they scare you. They get way into the description of, oh, stay away. I was up all night long, I was sweating and sneezing, and I haven't slept in 2 days. This is the same outfit I wore yesterday. I'm full of germs. By the way, I'm your Secret Santa. You can try to avoid the people. When people come to work, you know, I think that's great. It shows good work ethic, and you're coming to work even though you're sick. But I'd rather you stay home. If you're sick, don't come to work. And they're always in the kitchen, opening up every cabinet, touching every single mug. Is that mine? No. It's not mine. Oh, there's a bowl of M&Ms. Oh, I just want the green ones. And then they come into the office and they want to give you a massage, and it's a gum massage, and you're like, no. Get your fingers. Washing your hands, very important when you're sick, or even to avoid getting sick, because that's where they say the germs come from. Your hands, and it's not so much touching your mouth. If you touch your nose or your eyes, that's how you get sick. So I feel if we wear goggles and a swimmer's nose clip, if we would dress like synchronized swimmers, we'd never get sick. Well, swimmer's ear, we could get that. But I don't mind an illness that sounds so athletic. I don't mind that at all. I'm feeling a little sick right now. Sick of standing here and not dancing. I feel better since I got up off of the thing. Seriously, if somebody says I'm not feeling well, you say, well, then you get up off of that thing.
And dance till you feel better.
And you dance and you'll feel better.
Definitely.
And then do some kind of like that. On the show today, Jeff Bridges is here, very talented actor. He was in Seabiscuit and The Big Lebowski. He was recently seen in The Door in the Floor, a movie that is coming out on DVD. And Lindsay Lohan is here also. She's going to sing today. She's got a CD called Speak, and her song is called Over. Now she's singing. It was not enough for her to act. She said, no, I'm not. Don't you put me in a corner. Nobody puts baby in a corner. And People magazine called her recently the it girl in Hollywood right now. So I don't know if she plays tag. I don't know what that means. She's it. How good is Jeff Bridges, too? I watch him he's just so natural in everything he does. Everything is just so effortless. I love him. So it's a good show. And also, we have a lot of rappers on the show. You know I love rappers. And so we've had Nelly and Snoop and Missy Elliott, and today we have one that says she's won an award for her rapping. She won a national gift rapping contest. She's the most gifted rapper, Holly Carol Kowski. And I don't want to brag, and I want my guests to feel comfortable, and I don't like to outshine anyone, but I'm going to have a rap-off with her later, and I don't know how hard can it be. It's Scotch tape and paper. I don't know, but so I'm going to do that. And for those of you that have been wondering, who's Big Jen? Who's in that outfit? We're going to reveal the mystery of the cookie person tomorrow on the show. And I tell you right now, it's not me. It's not. And it's not Tony. And it's not my mama. Oh, mama. And so because people are trying to guess, I got this letter from someone, I think her name is Vivian. And the envelope, you know, we get a lot of mail here. But when we see, read now about the gingerbread man, that makes me want to open it immediately. And so she says, Ellen, hi, how are you? I know who the gingerbread man is. It's Houston. He walks like him, and it reminds me of him. And also, will you tell Houston I think he looks like Prince William? Vivian Thorne, Laurelville, Ohio. Houston is, Houston, you look like Prince Charles. Oh, William, yeah. Houston! I was wrong. You don't look like Prince Charles. I guess I don't see it. I don't see it, so I just named any prince that came to mind. All right, that's a good guess, Vivian, you're wrong. It's not Houston. He was out of town. Remember, he was doing that movie. It couldn't have been him. And so you'll find out tomorrow. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised to see who's in that Big Jen costume. And last year we had have Houston do it for you, where he went to people's homes and he fixed them up and did things. And we decided February's around the corner, and it's the month of love is what it is. And we thought it'd be nice. Why don't we have something called Have Houston Do It for Someone You Love? So if there's someone you love and they could use Houston's help, go to our website and find out how you can nominate them. And sitting in the luxury box today, we have two members of the United States Marine Corps. Staff Sergeant Drummond and Sergeant Chikaya. Chikaya? They're here today because we're thanking everybody who brought in a toy for the Marine Corps Toys for Tots collection. Y'all made a lot of kids happy. So thanks very much for what you're doing. I really appreciate it. All right. It's open. Sing it to me, Rod.
It's Ellen's 12 days. It's Ellen's 12 days. It's Ellen's 12 days. Of healing days.
Okay, Rod, that can only mean one thing. That's right, it's day 11 of Big Jen. Get out here, you button-eyed bundle of joy. Austin looks like Prince Charming. That's what I think he looks like to me. All right, well, here's the thing, and this is not something I'm just making up. I've read the statistics. I know the facts. You spend 1/3 of your life sleeping, and when I think of sleeping, I want to be really comfortable and sleep on a really nice set of sheets, and that's why you're getting a complete set of DKNY bedding from super soft cotton. This is so soft. There's 17 different patterns and 5 different colors and 2 solids. You can mix and match anything any way you want. And what's really cool is that the bedding all converts into either king or queen size sheets, or for the bed. And also the pillowcases, like if you have a regular standard pillow, it buttons there. But you can use the same pillowcase and just extend it out, and it pulls out, which is, why didn't they think of that before? And if that wasn't enough, you're also getting this new Health Smart bed from Simmons. All right, let me tell you. Very comfortable. All right, let me tell you. I want to explain to you why it's called Health Smart, because I just heard about this today, and this is amazing. It's going to freak your freak. There's so many unhealthy things hanging out in our mattresses, germs and dust mites and stuff like this. And so listen to this, and listen carefully. If you carried your bed upstairs, that's supposing you're upstairs, upstairs 10 years ago, and then you carried it down today, it would be twice as heavy because of the dust mites that are inside of your bed. I know it. You don't have to worry about that anymore, because what happens is this bed, this zips right off, the whole thing. You throw it in the wash and you put it back on. You're completely dust mite free and germ free and all that. And you can pick up any size bed. You can have a twin, any size you want. You'll be able to get twin all the way up to California King, and the DKNY bedding retails usually for $930. The Health Smart bed, depending on which one you choose, retails anywhere from $1,100 to $1,800. But for everybody is getting all this stuff for free. Don't forget to log on to our website to find out where you can buy or possibly win today's great gift. Stick around. We're going to announce the website giveaway winners at the end of the show. When we come back, Jeff Bridges is going to be sitting right over there. We'll be right back. Our first guest is a 4-time Academy Award nominee who has appeared in more than 60 films. His latest, The Door in the Floor, just came out on DVD. Please welcome back the extremely talented Jeff Bridges. That long last time. It wasn't in a...
Well, it grows. You do a couple of movies without getting your hair cut, and the stuff grows.
Yeah, and you're going to let it keep growing?
Until I get a short-haired part, yeah. Because you never know.
You might need it long, instead of wearing a wig or something.
That's right.
I think it looks nice.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's really nice. Now, did you know, first of all, because I really was freaked out about this dust mite situation. Did you know about the dust mites in the bed?
My wife is very into dust mites.
Really?
Oh yeah, and the whole mold thing and all. What do you make with this mold? Is that a scam, or is that,
Oh, don't get me
You
started.
don't know. See, you tore your house. You had a house torn down.
No,
as well?
I haven't. But
you
they tell
got
you
it.
when they
Yeah.
inspect the house, there's mold and it can kill you.
I know.
You know? I don't know. I mean, you can't get caught up too much with that. But the thing
But
about...
I love what you were saying about these mites in the all of those things sounded great. What I didn't know about was the sheets, how they get from queen to king size. You don't know. Because those buttons, if it's the button deal, that could be kind of uncomfortable.
Yeah, no, not the sheets. The sheets, I believe... Oh.
The sheets too, yeah?
Yeah, no, I know.
cool.
The sheets pull out, but it's not buttons on the sheets. That would be. It's underneath. That's what I hear.
Next show.
Yeah. I don't know. If I was on QVC or something, I might be better prepared. I don't have all the answers, but I just want to give the folks some nice things, and I don't know. You know, and it's nice. It's sheets, and you normally buy stuff like that for yourself. So
Oh,
now, what
great.
kind of are you good at gift giving? What do you do for Christmas?
Oh, it's kind of tough for me. Usually what I try to do is make something with my hands, for my dear friends.
Like what?
Well, there'll be plates and cups and vases, ceramics. I'm into making things.
Is that what this is?
Well, these are little things. Usually, when I'm through making a pot of some sort, or a vase or something, I'll have a little hunk of clay left over, and I'll usually make a little head. Usually is what it is.
Well, why not?
And so.
When you've got a hunk of clay, make a head.
Aren't they? And next time we'll
They
have to do this on camera, and I want to show you how to.
They
how
actually
we
look
do it.
like, if you close up, like bed mites.
Yeah, very good. Yeah. See, these are some of my guys here.
Wow. That's great. And so do you have but you make bowls and
I make
vases
bowls
and
and
everything?
stuff like that, but I thought I'd just bring some of my heads.
That's great. No, I think that would be very rewarding. William H. Macy was on, and he made me a bowl. He does wood working. And,
Yeah.
and what is it called? It's not
I've
spinning.
seen it on a lathe, isn't it? I think I've seen
yes.
some of the stuff. It's beautiful.
And,
yeah.
But that must be relaxing. Is that what you do? Is that
It's
how
great.
you relax?
Now, if you ever have me back on the show,
I will.
We could do one of these little things while we talk. See, it's nice. You have some friends over, and you know. Mm-hmm.
And then
do
you bake
things
it,
with
or
your
what,
hand.
you put it in
You
a...
put it in a kiln.
Uh-huh.
And these are a lot of these are salt fired, so there's no real glaze involved. It's salt and oxides on there on most of them.
And do you use the bowls? Do you have a lot around the house, all the things like that?
Yeah, I love to.
And how often do you do? Is that really like a thing like some people play golf? You go in and you work with.
I have
clay?
a lot of creative things I like to do, and I kind of go from one. It's like with a clicker on the TV. I go from one to the other. I'll do some music, or I'll do some ceramics, make a movie.
Yeah. Yeah, you're very talented. I mean, because you play an instrument?
Play guitar, and piano.
And sing?
And sing. I got to be a rock star in this movie I just finished a couple of weeks ago up in Canada with Terry Gilliam, the guy who did Fisher King.
Yeah.
And we had a great time up there.
Oh. And so you live in Montana, though, right? Is that right?
Santa Barbara in Montana.
Oh. And Montana.
Sometimes back and forth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But mainly Santa Barbara.
Yeah, we're building we're refurbishing our cabin up in Montana. So we'll probably be spending more time up there.
And you've been with your wife for 27 years, is that right?
Married 27
Wow.
years.
You met her while you were shooting your movie, right?
I met her, as a matter of fact, we were talking about Montana. I met her in the same valley that we bought a place in up there. Can I show you my prized possession?
Yes.
I carry this with me. We're talking about my wife. A strange thing happened. We met. She was working at a dude ranch, waiting tables and making beds, working her way through college. And I'm in there, and I can't take my eyes off this gorgeous girl with 2 black eyes and a broken nose.
Well, she sounds pretty.
It was gorgeous. That damage juxtaposed to the beauty just had me, And so I finally work up the guts to ask her out for a date. And I said, "Would you like to go out sometime?" And she said, "No." And just at that time, the makeup man of the show said, "Smile," and took our picture. 2 shots, a close-up of Sue, my wife, and a 2-shot. And about 15 years ago, in the mail, I get these pictures. The guy says, I thought you asking some local girl out for a date. Turns out it's the first words I ever uttered to my wife.
Wow, that's great that you have that picture.
And her saying no, basically. But there you can see on my face, I'm just cold-cocked there. I'm a goner.
What movie were you
already.
shooting?
A movie called Rancho Deluxe. And here's it. Yeah,
It doesn't look like she has black eyes.
Well, there, on this one you can tell.
Oh, there she is. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And why did she have black eyes? Was it
Got in
just
the
a
car,
look that...
automobile accident. I thought I was going to save her from some, terrible boyfriend. That wasn't the case.
Right.
But it worked out nice, you know.
That's sweet that you have that picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, she changed her mind, obviously.
She changed her mind.
She
She
came
said,
around.
I'll see you around. You know, it's a small town. Maybe we'll see each other in some dance hall or something, which
Yeah.
turned out to be true.
Well, there's probably
We
just
met at-
one, so yeah.
What? Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
this place, a lot of dance halls,
Yeah.
a lot of bars.
Really? That's
and we
great.
danced and fell in love.
Sweet, sweet story. We have to take a break. We'll be right back right after this. Back with Jeff Bridges. That's exactly what I'm talking about. You never seem like you're acting. Everything seems like just a normal, natural conversation. You never see you working
you.
at all
Thank
in
you.
everything that you do. Now, so the door on the floor, what is that title? What does that mean?
Oh, well, to me, it has to do with the floor in all our lives, and beneath that floor, we keep the stuff that we want to keep there. We don't want to we don't want it to surface. And of course, there is that door in our floor, and that stuff calls to us, and we often go down there into beneath the door on the floor.
And you're with, is it Kim Basinger in the movie
Kim
with you?
Basinger plays my wife in the film, and we also got to be a married couple in a movie called Nadine years ago, and it was wonderful, wonderful working with her again.
Yeah.
It's a really great movie. I'm very proud of it.
Yeah, it looks good. I can't, it's out now, right?
Yeah, based on a John Irving novel called A Widow for 1 Year. And it's terrific. I love it.
All right. Well, thank you for coming by. I'm a big fan, and I always love when you're here.
It's
Thanks
so
so much,
wonderful to
Jeff.
be here.
All right.
Thank you.
America's gift wrapping champion joins us after this. Don't go away. We'll be right back. Our next guest just won America's biggest gift wrapping contest. She's here to give us some tips and challenge me in a wrap-off from Portland, Maine. Please welcome Holly Karolkowski. So, first of all, congratulations on winning. It's Scotch brand most gifted rapper.
That's right.
That's the title?
Yeah.
Congratulations on it. And just really quickly, are you one of these people, when you get a gift, would you unwrap everything and save the paper and save everything, or do you just rip through it?
I usually save it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You do?
I have been known to rip and tear, but I kind of like to save the paper.
Yeah. But if it's not good, you don't care.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Do you mind if somebody just wraps something in like a paper bag or something? Do you get mad at that?
Kind of.
Yeah.
I think, be a little creative. If you're going to do a paper bag, add a fun little embellishment or something.
Yeah, because you think of like this. So if someone doesn't have a box, say they got it at a yard sale and maybe the blender's missing, and they want to wrap it, and there's no box, you can actually just, this is what this is, right? You did this.
Exactly.
That's really creative. And you just did layers and layers?
Yep.
That's-
And I actually used the inside of the tube to create the height.
Really?
Yeah.
So you use other things to, okay, because that's what the problem is here. We're gonna, we have to wrap this,
That's right.
right? And we don't have a box.
Nope.
Okay. So, we're gonna wrap it.
Yeah.
Do we have a time limit or anything like this? 1 minute. 1 minute.
1 minute.
And what? Whoa, whoa. This is Scotch tape. Somebody said you put this on your hand.
Yep, just
right?
pull it straight up. You won't have a problem.
Okay. Well, you don't know that. But, all right, so, all right, go.
We ready?
Yeah, I guess so. Go.
Oh, you're copying me.
You're copying me. Please don't cheat.
Very nice. I like it.
It's very similar.
We usually can have a little bit more time for this type of thing.
All right, that's very similar. Now, I know I screwed you up over here. I didn't even use any Scotch tape. Here. But what are the tips? If you're, because a lot of people have to wrap a lot of presents right now. What's the biggest tip you can give us?
I would say the biggest tip is don't stress out. Have fun with it. And if you run out of paper, find things around the house. Newspaper, sheet music, craft paper.
And what about like Scotch tape? Is it better to put it on the inside and flatten it down, or do you mind seeing it on the outside?
It's so see-through that you really can't see it if it's on the outside.
Yeah, I
have
use
fun.
electrical tape. Is that wrong? Okay.
You never know.
All right. Well, thank you. I wish we had more time, but this actually didn't work out. I would just rather just give them a vacuum cleaner, and not hide it. Sometimes that's good, right? You don't have to wrap things.
Exactly. Just put a big bow on it. I mean, if you had got something like this as a gift,
Right.
they'd be excited.
Because you'd be happy right now if I just said you can have this Dyson vacuum cleaner, right?
That's right.
All right, then it's yours.
Thank you.
Lindsay Lohan performs right after this. We'll be right back. Back with Lindsay Lohan. First of all, you sound great. That was great. That was really, really good.
It's nerve-wracking singing. Like, this is my first time singing on, like, an actual talk show.
Really?
Live and everything. That was scary.
Yeah. And you know, a lot of people don't sing. Sometimes people lip sync, and I know you're struggling.
No, I was singing.
You were singing, and a lot of people, you know, don't do that. And I know you're struggling. You have laryngitis right now.
Yeah, I'm getting over it. I was in New York, and I was, like, traveling, and I've been working a lot, so I'm struggling to get my voice back.
That's hard because you're promoting the album, and you have to keep singing, so your voice is suffering, and you're going into different climates all the time.
Exactly. But the good thing was we wrote these songs based on how my voice is when it's raspy anyway.
So
So,
it's a
because
good
when I was
idea.
doing the movie, I was always, like, sick during that movie. I was working so many long hours, so it was good.
Yeah, I was always one of people that write songs that have really high things that they just are mad at themselves that they wrote it that way.
Yeah.
That they
It's
have
like,
to.
how do you do that when you're singing live?
Yeah. No, but it's and so now you were hospitalized recently for exhaustion.
I actually recorded this song right before I got sick in my trailer on set. I recorded half of my songs on my album in my trailer on the movie set and at my house.
Wait, you were recording an album while you were doing a movie?
Yeah. I was getting up at 5, going to set, recording throughout the day, and then shooting all day, and then recording at night at my house or my friend's house. And
Until what time?
till like 12:30 sometimes.
Uh-huh.
That's why Kara, who wrote the songs with me, she's here, and she's like, I can't believe how it came out, because it's like hearing it finally is amazing.
Yeah. So, well, that's pushing yourself pretty hard then, and then you just
Yeah.
got sick and ended up in the hospital.
Yeah, and everyone was like, you're not allowed to get sick. You have to work through it. I was like, I can't handle it. No one believed me. And then I
Yeah.
was in the hospital. I was like, at least I'm getting rest and no one can. Everyone's like afraid to ask me to work. I was like, good.
Yeah. Well, that's good, because I mean, there are people that will keep pushing you, and they don't
Yeah.
think about your health, and they just say you've got to do this, you have an obligation, and you got to learn how to say no, because you shouldn't be in the hospital at 18 for working.
I know, for exhaustion.
Yeah, yeah.
No, I think the hardest thing in this business is to say no, especially at such a young age. You want to please everyone and be this like well-known person, and you try to do everything, but you know, you have to learn your boundaries.
Yeah, but I mean, you're working all the time. You're doing great movies. Mean Girls was hilarious. It was such a
you.
good movie, and Freaky Friday was great. So why are you wanting to? Was the singing thing something you wanted to do? You've always wanted to do an album, or?
I've been taking voice lessons since I was a little girl, but I wasn't going to go and record an album at like 10 years old when I was doing Parent Trap. So it was kind of all about the timing, and I wanted to do it, and it was I was like, let's try it. And Tommy Mottola was like, hey, and I was like, hey, I have this great chance with Tommy Mottola. Doesn't happen too often.
Yeah.
So just went for it and hope people enjoy it.
Yeah, it's a good way to start with somebody small like Tommy Mottola.
Exactly.
You know, eventually you'll build up to somebody really big. But yeah, he did Mariah Carey. He discovered her, and right?
And J-Lo and everyone.
Everybody.
It's intimidating. It's like he walks in the room and everyone shuts up. No one says anything. They're like, what can we do for you, Mr. Mottola?
Yeah. Well, he's a big important.
But he's really down to earth and cool.
Yeah. Now, what about Christmas for you? Have you done shopping? Are you good at giving gifts? Are you creative that way, or do you just?
No, I like really thinking about each person's gift, so it's really hard for me right now because the only presents I've gotten are like from my mom and my little sister, and I have brothers, and I have, you know, all the people that are with me just my friends and everyone, and I haven't done anything.
You haven't?
Nothing. No, I've been working every day. I'm working the rest of this week too.
And will you wrap the gifts? Are you a good rapper?
I watched you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you're not going to be as good as me, obviously, but are you? I mean, that takes time. But do you rap?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I sit up with my mom and rap.
Yeah, I'm horrible at it. I'm really horrible.
I like wrapping gifts. That's fun for me.
Yeah. No, I don't. It's fun. It's just that I'm bad. Some people just are naturally
Well,
good at it.
that gift that you had to wrap is not your average gift that you have to wrap
Yeah,
for
you,
presents.
you shouldn't have to wrap a vacuum cleaner.
And usually not timed.
Yeah, no. Well, I was growing up. Maybe you weren't, but. All right, thanks for being here again with us.
Thank you
and
for having
you can log
me.
on to our website to purchase a copy of Lindsay's CD Speak. Everybody in the audience is getting a copy, and we'll be announcing our giveaway winners right after this. Don't go away. I want to thank Jeff Bridges, Lindsay Lohan, and Holly Karolkowski. Tomorrow, Celine Dion, and from Finding Neverland, Freddie Highmore. Plus, we're going to find out who Big Jen really is. You'll be shocked. And to show our love for the folks in the Tom Hanks Riff Raff Room, you're all getting the Top Gun Special Edition DVD. And now our home viewer holiday giveaway winners from day 9 are Heather Philpott, Travers Rest, South Carolina; Walter Teeter from San Francisco, California; Dean Brownlee from Apex, North Carolina; Grace Imada from Wailuku, Hawaii; Renee Turner from Tulsa, Oklahoma. Congratulations to all of our winners. If you didn't win, keep on trying, and thanks for being here, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.